History often immortalizes individuals and civilizations that harness innovation, strategy, and courage to achieve unparalleled influence. Among such groups, the Mongols and the Comanche stand out as archetypes of mastery in horse archery, reshaping entire regions through their dominance. Despite emerging from vastly different eras and geographies, their legacies reveal a striking connection between culture, environment, and military ingenuity. The rise of the Comanche's origins can be traced to their Shoshone ancestors, who inhabited the rugged landscapes of the Rocky Mountains. In their early days, they relied on subsistence practices, surviving through hunting and gathering in a challenging environment that demanded resilience and adaptability. The arrival of the horse in the Americas, introduced by Spanish explorers in the 16th century, catalyzed a monument by the early 18th century. The Comanche had embraced the horse with unparalleled proficiency, becoming some of history's most skilled equestrians. This newfound mobility allowed them to expand their influence across the Great Plains, establishing a vast territory known as Comancheria. The Comanche's transformation was revolutionary. The Great Plains, teeming with buffalo, provided a bountiful resource base that the horse made more accessible. Buffalo became central to Comanche life, offering food, clothing, tools, and spiritual meaning. This abundance fueled population growth and enabled the Comanche to hone their expertise in both hunting and warfare, securing their place as formidable plains warriors. The Mongols, masters of the steppe centuries before the Comanche rose to prominence, the Mongols emerged from the windswept steppes of Central Asia. Their homeland, a land of extremes with vast, open landscapes, demanded unity, resilience, and an intimate understanding of the environment. It was within this crucible that the Mongols developed the skills that would enable them to forge the largest contiguous empire in world history. Before Genghis Khan's unification of the Mongol tribes in the early 13th century, the region was fragmented into warring clans. Leadership depended on strength, strategic brilliance, and the ability to inspire loyalty. Genghis Khan, born as Temujin, rose from these volatile conditions to unite his people, launching a campaign of conquest that stretched from the Pacific Ocean to Eastern Europe. For the Mongols, the horse was more than a tool. It was integral to their way of life. Horses provided transportation, sustenance, and a tactical edge in battle. Each Mongol warrior maintained a stable of mounts, allowing them to cover vast distances without exhausting their steeds, a logistical advantage that contributed significantly to their military supremacy. The horse, catalyst of power for both the Comanche and the Mongols, the horse was the cornerstone of their dominance, extending beyond warfare into the very fabric of their societies. Among the Comanche, wealth and status were measured by the number of horses one owned. Raiding rival tribes and settlers for horses became an economic necessity and a rite of passage for young warriors. Similarly, the Mongols' relationship with their horses was profound, rooted in a symbiotic connection forged by the harsh demands of the steppe. Horses were companions, symbols of power, and enablers of conquest, shaping the identity and success of the Mongol Empire. Both the Comanche and the Mongols demonstrate how the fusion of cultural innovation, environmental adaptation, and strategic brilliance can propel a people to the heights of power, leaving an indelible mark on history. Mongol children were introduced to horseback riding almost as soon as they could walk, embedding the horse deeply into every aspect of their lives. The bond between the Mongols and their horses was so profound that, in times of extreme scarcity, they would drink their horses' blood to survive, a practice that highlighted their interdependence with these vital animals. Mastering the art of war, strategies and tactics on the battlefield, the Comanche and the Mongols cemented their legacies as unparalleled masters of mounted warfare. Their strategies combined mobility, discipline, and precision, making them nearly invincible in their respective domains. The Mongols excelled in psychological and strategic warfare. Before engaging an enemy, they meticulously gathered intelligence through spies and scouts, allowing them to exploit their opponent's weaknesses. Among their most famous tactics was the feigned retreat, where they pretended to flee, only to lure their enemies into carefully prepared ambushes. This maneuver required extraordinary coordination and discipline, skills instilled in Mongol warriors from a young age. The Comanche, while less hierarchically organized, were equally formidable in guerrilla warfare. Their raids were characterized by speed, precision, and devastating effectiveness. They targeted settlers, rival tribes, and military outposts, often striking under the cover of darkness or at times of greatest vulnerability. This unpredictability made them a persistent and haunting threat to anyone encroaching on Comancheria. The bow, a weapon of precision and power, the bows of the Mongols and Comanche were as integral to their warfare as the horse. Both were masterfully crafted, tailored to their environments, and designed for the needs of their users. The Mongols wielded composite bows, compact and powerful enough to be used effectively on horseback. Crafted from wood, horn, and sinew, these bows combined strength and flexibility, allowing Mongol archers to shoot accurately over remarkable distances and even penetrate armor. This technological edge often proved decisive in their battles. The Comanche, on the other hand, used bows crafted from Osage orange wood, prized for its elasticity and durability. While these bows lacked the range of the Mongols' composite designs, they were ideally suited for close-quarters combat, particularly during the swift, hit-and-run tactics that defined Comanche raids. Warfare as cultural identity for both the Mongols and the Comanche, warfare was more than survival. It was a defining element of their cultural identities. The Mongols saw conquest as part of a grand vision. Genghis Khan famously sought to unify all peoples under the eternal blue sky, an ambition that drove the creation of a vast, multi-ethnic empire. Under their rule, trade and cultural exchange flourished alongside conquest, with the Silk Road becoming a conduit for ideas, technologies, and even diseases. The Comanche, by contrast, fought to protect their dominance over the southern plains and to preserve their way of life. Their resistance to colonization was not merely a fight for survival, but a battle to maintain their cultural traditions, autonomy, and identity. Interactions with other peoples, both the Mongols and the Comanche, profoundly were influenced by the cultures they encountered. The Mongols' conquest brought them into contact with a diverse array of civilizations, from the Chinese and Persians to the Russians and Europeans. While their initial invasions were often brutal, they also facilitated significant cultural exchange. Technologies, ideas, and goods flowed along the vast trade networks they controlled, leaving an enduring legacy. The Comanche, too, had complex relationships with other groups. Their dominance of the plains brought them into conflict and negotiation with settlers, rival tribes, and colonial powers. Their ability to adapt, trade, and assert their presence made them a pivotal force in the history of the Americas. A shared legacy in the annals of history, the Mongols and the Comanche stand as testaments to how mastery of the horse, combined with innovation and strategy, can transform entire civilizations. Their stories underscore not only the power of adaptation, but also the profound cultural dimensions of warfare, where survival and identity are inextricably linked. They navigated complex relationships with European settlers, forging alliances and engaging in trade while also waging relentless warfare against encroaching powers. The Comanche's remarkable ability to adapt to shifting circumstances, whether by adopting firearms, mastering new strategies, or forming calculated alliances, stands as a testament to their resilience and resourcefulness. Decline and legacy. The decline of both the Comanche and the Mongols was largely driven by external forces beyond their control. For the Comanche, the near eradication of the buffalo herds, combined with the encroachment of settlers equipped with advanced technology, marked the end of their dominance over the southern plains. For the Mongols, internal fragmentation and the advent of gunpowder weaponry signaled the collapse of their once unified empire. Yet, their legacies endure. The Mongols are celebrated as the architects of one of history's greatest empires, a force that profoundly reshaped the medieval world through conquest, trade, and cultural exchange. The Comanche are revered as symbols of resistance and resilience, their story reflecting the power of adaptation and the unyielding spirit of a people determined to defend their way of life against overwhelming odds. A hypothetical showdown, imagining a confrontation between the Comanche and the Mongols, is an intriguing exercise in historical speculation. The Mongols' superior numbers, advanced military organization, and technological innovations would likely have given them an edge in a traditional battle. However, the Comanche's unparalleled mastery of guerrilla tactics and intimate knowledge of the southern plains could have posed significant challenges to even the most disciplined Mongol forces. Ultimately, the true value of such comparisons lies not in determining a victor, but in appreciating the ingenuity, adaptability, and cultural significance of these two remarkable groups. Their stories serve as enduring reminders of the transformative power of innovation, the importance of cultural identity, and the profound bond between humanity and the horse, a bond that has shaped civilizations and altered the course of history. Thank you for watching the video until the end. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss any new videos from us. What do you think about today's topic? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found the video helpful, feel free to share it with your friends and family. We hope you had a great time. See you in the next video with even more exciting content. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out.